This is update 19 for the French Biointensive Organic Raised Bed Garden. We are getting tomatoes now. I've harvested about 20 so far, and these ones are coming up pretty soon. Our support pulled away from the box, so we have to fix that. That happened today. The weight of the tomatoes is just too much. So I've been trying to trim the unnecessary foliage out of here, but now it's going to be virtually impossible. And at least I can see where all the red tomatoes are, though. There's a lot coming on. The watermelon continues to get bigger and produce more watermelons. There's 3 here now, where there was only 2 before. I'm getting mildew of some sort on the yellow crookneck. It doesn't seem to be hurting the production though, so I'm not really worried about it. The calendula came back, starting to flower, at least on the one plant. I've never had leeks look so weird or bolt before. It's been such a hot summer. The peppers are doing as good as can be expected, considering how little light they are getting, which is why I was trimming back the tomatoes. Can't really tell about anything in this section now. I'm going to pull these off today and harvest the seeds for next year's plants. The herbs are doing really well. The green onions are up to size now, so I can start harvesting them. And the bigger onions, they've been falling over for a couple weeks now, so I think I can harvest them today. Still getting lots of strawberries. About every other day I'm picking them. The Anasazi beans have grown to the top of the thing. From everything I read, these were supposed to be a bush bean, but they're not. So I got some pods that I can start harvesting for the beans pretty soon. This tomato bed I did get completely trimmed and reinforced. The peppers are now getting light, so hopefully we'll see some of them turning another color besides green soon. It's about a quarter of the tomato vines that I cut off. This alpaca here on the end is just ridiculously loaded. I put a support here and tied it to the 2 tomato cages that are falling over, and then we pounded in a T-post down there, and the 2 tomato cages on that end are tied to it. These 2 in the middle seem to be doing just fine. I had another charred bolt, so that went to the birds today. I'm going to have to harvest the celery pretty intensely because, well, one, I need to make a bunch of bone broth, and two, it's starting to feel the effects of the heat finally, so I need to take off the ones that are not doing as well. Cabbage is getting close to being big enough to harvest. That one's the smallest. I think this one is going to be next. Most of the chard is doing really, really well here. And these strawberries over here continue to produce as well, and the green cabbage is doing really, really good. So that is an update of the garden for the week. And I am going to have to go pick tomatoes and start processing, because it's kind of been a crazy week for canning and stuff.